Hello, everyone. Welcome to Marilyn's Tarot Take. I hope you've had a great week. It's Saturday where I sit right now, and I hope everything is good in your world. I'm going to bring a little bit of winter to the area right now. I want to show Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. It's a journey through Yule and Imbolc by Lorraine Anderson and illustrated by Tijana Lukovic. Now, Tijana Lukovic illustrated all of the seasons of the Witch Oracle except Beltane, Yule, and Samhain. Now, why she did only three and Tiana did the rest, don't know the history on that. It's okay. It's definitely a different type of illustration than Tiana's. If you look at Giada Rose, you can see the faces are going to be a little bit different. So it's similar but different imagery. So if you use, depending upon what seasons of the Witch Oracle you have, you'll be familiar with her craftsmanship and her artistry. You'll see that in there. The rest of the decks, like I said, but except for the Yule, Beltane, and Samhain, she's done the illustrations for. Beautiful box. This is a Rockpool product, so that you always get a good product with Rockpool. I have not seen all of these cards. I have listened to a few walkthroughs, but I have tried to look away for the cards because I wanted it to be a bit of a surprise. So it's beautifully done. This is blue foiling, and this is also blue foiling. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting. There we go. So it's beautifully done. Very soft, silky finish. Beautiful sides in the blue as well. Very pretty. Lovely, lovely. Let me see if I can see in this lighting and read the back. Discover the wintry wisdom of Yule, Imbolc, and the season of rest and reflection in the first of a new tarot series. The best-selling Seasons of the Witch Oracles continue their odyssey, with this time unveiling a beautiful, brand new set featuring the 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. We began our adventure with the Winter Tarot, where familiar elements of the tried and true Rider-Waite-Smith system are reimagined in an evocative story of festive maidens, snowy creatures, and frosty potions, brews, and magical tools. The 78 cards unearth wintry themes of rest, reflection, and, of course, the Sabbats. Explore how the harmonic relationship between Yule, Imbolc, and the Earth's barest season seemingly blends to unlock deep divinatory wisdom, all while embracing a new way for the tarot to shift its energy through the year. So I'm looking forward to getting all of the decks, and I will be using it with oracles as well. Beautiful. Okay, inside. I love this gorgeous blue. It is so pretty. Striking, beautiful blue. And I'm looking forward to having an actual winter deck. Move this lighting a little bit. There we go. Because I do have the Yule deck by Christopher Hughes and the Yuletide Tarot. It's beautiful, but it's much more Christmassy. So I used this last year, a couple weeks before Christmas. So I could use this a little closer to Christmas time. This is a great deck. It's so sweet and beautifully done. Anyway, I digress. I'm not showing that deck right now. So I'm looking forward to using this for the winter. I've been wanting a winter deck, so this was a nice touch here for me to get this. So, A Journey Through Yule and Imbolc. Lovely. It's a very nice book. It's glossy. Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. Forward. Introduction, Spirit of Winter, the seasons as archetypes, how to use the cards, card spreads, Winter Tarot cards, Major and Minor Arcana. She has them in order of Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, which is my favorite order. Acknowledgements about the author and about the illustrator. So we have a lovely foreword. That is by Julia Diaz. She was involved in all the oracles, the Seasons of the Witch oracles. A few of the card images here and there. We have an introduction. And by Lorraine. And Spirit of Winter, Conversation and Adaptability, Darkness, Deep and Inner Wisdom, Deep Ritual, Endurance and Resilience, Hibernation and Dormancy, Inner Work, Nourishment, Patience and Acceptance, Reflection, Rest and Rejuvenation, Setting Intentions, Shelter and Protection, Silence and Meditation, Surrender, Vulnerability and Warmth. It's lovely. Seasons as archetypes, that will be very interesting to look at. Very interesting. Because they're going to do all 4 seasons. That will be very fun. How to use the cards, cleansing your deck. I cleanse my decks when I get them, and I also cleanse them every morning as I use them. Dedicating your deck, getting to know your deck spread. I've never done a getting to know your deck spread. It'd be fun to do. I might do that with this. Using the cards beyond winter. And there's been some complaints. I shouldn't say complaints, but it's been noted that on every single card, it says the Winter Empress or the Winter Emperor or the Winter Six of Cups or, and I'm wondering if they're doing that in case you would want to combine 2 seasons together. It would be easier to recognize what seasonal card it is. I don't know. Maybe it says in the book here, I don't know. But that may be why they do that. Reversals, combining tarot and oracle. And then you have a card spread. 1 card pull, 6 cards, a winter hibernation spread, yearly shift spread for the new year. That's fun. Ascending to spring spread. And then we go into the tarot cards. Little explanation about the major arcana. And then you have 2 pages for each card. You've got the color rendition of the card here, and then an explanation of the image, I'm assuming, and then the divinatory meaning. So that's very nice. So it's a quite thick, and it looks like just about the right amount of information. And here's the all the oracle decks in the back. I do use them, all of them. And this is it, author and the illustrator, and an acknowledgement. So beautiful, lovely. Okay, beautiful box. I'm loving this blue. I am loving this blue. Gorgeous. And I like this treatment here on the box. That's pretty. And inside the box as well. Gorgeous. Get that out of the way. Okay, let's look at the backs. Oh, well, let's look at the gilding. Holy moly, look at that blue. Is that gorgeous? Is that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Goes so well with the backs. Look at the backs. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, all right, I'm going to pause and bring the camera down so we get a little closer look at the cards. Okay, here we go. Again, gorgeous backs. Look at that. They are reversible. Let's look and see about the size. They feel like they're the normal size, and that they are. Yes, they are. Normal tarot size and reversible. Blue. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, let's look at the cards. Here we go. The Winter Fool. This is interesting. We have the Fool going through a portal from fall into winter, stepping off the fall precipice into the winter, cool, cold weather. That's very pretty. I like it. Winter Witch. All right, this would be the Magician. I don't see tools, but the tools are within. We don't necessarily need tools. We have all the tools we need inside our being. Winter High Priestess. So as you see, everything's winter, 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 winter. There may be a method to their madness on that. I don't know. Isn't that a beautiful card? Oh my. That's on front of the box. It's beautiful. Winter Empress. That's beautiful. Love the long braid. Emperor. Love this face on the rock. Love, love, love it. Hierophant. Interesting. 3 people instead of 2, which I like. I'm all about 3 of everything. One of my favorable numbers, 3 and 7. Winter Lovers. He may be going out to cut wood or something. She's reading a book and having a cup of tea. Harriet. This is interesting. This huge black goose, and she's in a swing. Looks like a swing with her braid billowing out from behind. And there's a face in the cloud. It looks to me like, oh, there's a white goose too. I didn't even see the white goose because I was thinking, well, how's that attached? Oh, there's a black and white goose. That would make sense. Beautiful. I am tired. This is a little late in the evening for this old lady. Winter Strength. Now that's a beautiful card. Love the contrast of the Black Knight and the white. She's the white and the polar bear. I mean, looks like a polar bear to me. It's kind of not in its normal habitat with trees and such, but that's beautiful. Hermit. Look at her braid coming around the tree. Beautiful. Here's the wheel. Love it. Wheel looks a little frozen right now. The water's still running though. There's a fox, a crow. My 2 spirit animals. 2 of them anyway. And here's Winter Consequences. Interesting. Love all the background items. Wounded Man. That's pretty. Still reading her book. Like she's been writing. Has the candles lit. So here. Keep her hair away from the candles. Here's Death. Now that's interesting. He's in the water. The skull on her head. Holding the rose. There's the bones. Well, it's a very interesting depiction. Okay, we've got Winter Temperance. The moon in one hand. And the goblet in the other. Interesting. These are great. Here's the devil. That's wonderful. Look at that. Let me see what that is there in the middle. Exactly, a wheel of some kind. It's so interesting. Tower. Yeah. People not falling out, but here she's. Her wind's blowing, her hair's blowing out from behind her. I like these. Star. That's lovely. Looks almost like she's made of stars. Animals in the snow. And someone looking up at it. Interesting. Love the coloring. There's just enough color that doesn't take away from the fact that it's winter. And the moon. This is the new moon. Different take. Oh, I do love these. Midnight. Of reflection. Oh, that's pretty. Ascending to spring. Oh, I like the way they've changed the names a little bit. Some people won't like that, but I do. This is a beautiful card. Ascending to spring. Gorgeous. Oh, love, love, love. Okay, now we're going to be in the wands. Oh, that's pretty. Ace of Wands. I won't say winter every time. Two of Wands. I like that. All those books. Oh, lots to read. Three of Wands. Four. Got a little touch of Christmas there. Christmassy. Festive. Five. Don't know if they're. I'm trying to see if this is if they're at odds or if they're working together. They have their backs to each other. Not sure. Six. Oh, that's pretty. Love this. Seven. Such interesting takes on them, artistically speaking. I like it. This shows the motion. Here's the wands, and here's the motion. They're still sticking together. 9. Like Red Riding Hood. 10. Initiate, so that's the page. Apprentice is the knight, I'm assuming. Artisan would be the queen. And master would be the king. A little bit of Santa Claus going on there. Saint Nick. Okay, now cups. These really are beautiful. I like her style. That's the ace. I love all the wispy hair. 2. Oh, that's nice. 3. 4. 5. This is a nice cardstock. They are a little glossy because we got the light issue. But that glossiness almost brings out some of the definition, possibly. Look at the 5. Isn't that beautiful? Down her card. 6. That's pretty. 7. All the different things on the tree. 8. Walking away. Her hair's turning into a snake. 9. That's pretty. 10. Oh, that's a lovely card. Initiate, which is the page. Oh, this is nice. Reminds me of Peter Pan. A little bit of Peter Pan there. Apprentice, which is the knight. Queen. Pretty. Very pretty. And the king. Wow. An interesting throne he's on. Beautiful. Okay, Ace of Winter, swords. She's got a crystal in her hand. And lightning bolt into her third eye. Or top of her head. I'm not sure. It's kind of in between the 2 chakras, actually. I guess that's just representative of the sword. It looks like. Yeah. There's going to be lightning bolts for swords. I thought maybe the swords are going to be the crystals. Yes, again. 2. Pretty. I like the contrast in these cards, I really do. I love the way she's put them together. 3. Now that's an interesting depiction of the 3 of Swords. Oh, these are quite I didn't expect them to be quite so thought-provoking. I really didn't. I thought, oh, these are going to be pretty. But no, there's quite a bit to think about the imagery here. Here she is with her friend Fox. 5. She has 5, looks like 5 shadows from the 5 lightning bolts. That's interesting. 6. The beacon is bringing them home. 7. Eight. Yeah, she's all caught up in the tree, and it has lashes around her wrists. Gosh, that's interesting. 9. I like this more than I thought I would because it's different. It's some of these cards are very unexpected for me. I like it. Oh, look at that pop of red. Not on her back. And there's her hair again, all braided. Initiate, Page of Swords. I don't see, I'm looking for a sword. That's just me. It says sword, so there ought to be a sword on it. Other than that. 2, or excuse me. This would be the Knight. And the Queen and King. The Artisan and the Master. Very interesting. She's giving him the side eye right there. It's like, maybe she's just not real happy with him. Okay, Ace of Winter Pentacles. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's one of my favorite cards so far, I think. I'm not always the Pentacle fan. It's not usually my favorite suit in a deck. That's a beautiful card. 2. Oh, that's nice. Skating the figure 8. I used to do that as a kid. 3. Working together. Ready for Christmas. 4. 5. That's very traditional. Once the door's open, maybe she can go in. 6. 6 of Pentacles. It's pretty. 7. 3 of Pentacles. Perhaps writing a spell. A recipe of some kind. 9 of Pentacles. There's a bird in her hand, I do believe. Yep, that's a bird. 3. And 10 of Pentacles. So this definitely has a Christmas component. There's their page. I'm anxious to see what, let's see what it says about the page. Because I normally read one of the excerpts from the book, Page Pentacles. Okay, the Initiate of Winter Pentacles. I'll just read the description of the card. It's New Year's Eve, and the maiden is busy at her desk, reflecting on the year and writing out her intentions for the next. She has her precious books scattered about, thinking of all of the wonderful things she's yet to accomplish. She's ambitious, but her youthful quality is tempered by her methodical, diligent nature. She's planning, working through every detail before taking a step forward, and is also very eager to show her skill and thoughtfulness. Notice how messy her hair and clothes are. She's been at this for hours studying her plans, the same alacrity that she would study for an exam. Love it. The Apprentice. Knight. Love the sheep. And here is the Artisan, Queen, Master, King. These are really, really beautiful, and like I said, thought-provoking. I'm anxious to go through these yet again to get a second impression for my first impression. I love this deck, and I think it's going to be really fun using it with the Oracle. And maybe down the road putting together the fall and winter decks or the winter spring decks, combining them and see what happens, see how they work together in one deck. That'd be kind of interesting. So, well, thank you so much for watching this with me. You've probably seen several, so you may have even, if you're here and stuck all the way through it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I think this is a deck worth having, particularly if you have the Seasons of the Witch Oracles. It's going to be a nice collection to have. So I hope you have a great rest of the weekend or week whenever you're watching this. Try to find a little corner of peace and solitude and surround yourself with light and love and gratitude. And that being said, I will see you soon. Bye for now.